I can't believe it. That Okay, so I'm literally I pulled out my camera right now to do this video because I got to talk about this. And yes, you read the title right, you read the thumbnails right, you're probably on Twitter, you've seen other people talk about it. It's true. They did it. Halo Infinite has been delayed to release in 2021. Before I continue on in this video, I need you to understand. I am a Halo fan. I might not be the same Halo fan as you. I'm not saying as big or less. I'm saying we might not be the same kind of Halo fan. That's fine. But I just need you to know that I'm a massive fan. I got autographs and shit, bought legendary editions. I'm freaking big boy. Okay, I love it. And that is why, to me, I actually started to jump out of my seat out of excitement from this. That's gonna piss some people off, but I am so goddamn happy right now. Not because Halo Infinite looked bad, but it's because it looked good, and I want it to be the best it wants to be. But anyways, I have not read this quote yet, but I see something that Halo's Twitter, they posted this, and I'm gonna read this out loud. You might have already heard this, but I just literally, my first reading of this. This is from 343 Industries, the Chris Lee studio head of Halo Infinite. Today, I want to share an important Halo Infinite development update with the community. We have made the difficult decision to shift our release to 2021 to ensure the team has adequate time to deliver a Halo game experience that meets our vision. Really quick, that's all I'm saying. I just want them to have the adequate amount of time to do the exact vision that they have. Awesome. The decision to shift our release is the result of multiple factors that have contributed to development challenges, including the ongoing COVID-related impacts affecting us all year, 100%. I want to acknowledge the hard work from our team at 343 Industries, who have remained committed to making a great game and finding solutions to develop challenges. However, it is not sustainable for the well-being of our team or the overall success of the game to ship it this holiday. 100%. Because that's the thing. It's like, it's for people like me that was really rooting for the game to get delayed. It's not because we just think the game looks like shit. Okay? It's because we're rooting for it. We want it to succeed. And it is bullshit that 343 has to work through these conditions. That a lot of other games, almost every other game, got to delay their releases, so why not Halo Infinite? I just think this is totally fair, and I'm glad that they are looking at the overall well-being of the team. Because guess what? They probably could have released it by the holiday, but because that's probably very hard for them to do without forcing every employee there to have like 100-hour work weeks and ignore their family and health, yeah. Delay the game so they could work on it and keep their sanity. One more paragraph. We know this will be disappointing to many of you, and we all share in that sentiment. Of course, yes. It is going to be disappointing to many folks. I totally understand and agree with that. The passion and support the community has shown over the years has been incredible and inspiring. We wanted nothing more than to play our game with the community this holiday. The extra time will let us finish the critical work necessary to deliver the most ambitious Halo game ever at the quality we know our fans expect. Thank you for the support and understanding. Chris Lee, studio head of Halo Infinite. Yes, I 100% understand this. The extra time will let us finish the critical work necessary to deliver the most ambitious Halo game ever at the quality we know our fans expect. And nothing less. That's why, like I did a video about this being positive, just positive. That Halo Infinite seems so promising. And it does seem ambitious. This is going to be a free-to-play multiplayer. And if it doesn't work at launch, then people are going to be ticked about that. Even though it's free, because the internet is just full of negativity, they will. Look at Fall Guys recently. They made that the PS Plus free game of the month, and they made it just free for all PS Plus members. And people still bash that game because the servers were having problems. Can you imagine if there were some kind of weird bugs at launch? Look at Fallout 76. People had to pay for that, but nonetheless, that was a launch that people still bash on the game because they haven't forgiven it. People are really unforgiving. And Halo Infinite, especially with the free-to-play model that they're trying to do with the multiplayer, is trying to become something big. They are trying to make this huge, and they want this to be the most ambitious Halo game they have ever released. And that's why I'm excited about this, because delays give artists more time to perfect their vision and to make it exactly what they want it to be. But if they had to release this holiday season, then working conditions would have been terrible, which there has been a lot of kind of releases, reports, whatever, that people have shared with me that, like, yeah, working conditions are kind of iffy at 343 back in February/March. I wouldn't want them to sacrifice their lives to release this holiday season, because I care about those goddamn employees, as I feel a lot of people should. Now you might be asking the question, what does this mean for Xbox though? Because this was the perfect game to launch the Series X with. And now it's not going to be there at launch. There is still a massive library of games to be able to play for the Series X at launch, but I admit this is most likely, just my opinion, most likely is going to hurt the Series X's sales, 100%. And I want to make a separate video about this too, but the thing is that Xbox, they want the Series X to sell, but that's not the biggest thing to them. The biggest thing to them is that you get on Game Pass and that's it. And right now Game Pass is already the most valuable gaming subscription on the market. And yes, they want people to buy Series X's, but unfortunately, Halo Infinite, they pulled a really bad move showing the game how it was. And don't say the whole early build thing, because we have seen early builds 2 years before the game released that looked better than that build. I really believe that they are not only doing this for themselves, I truly believe that they are doing this for themselves, but they are also listening to community feedback, and that's amazing. That really is amazing, and they want this Halo game to be super ambitious, especially it being on Zeta Halo. Gives so many possibilities. And if they want this game to be a platform for the next 10 years, as they have said, they want this to be like the last Halo game for a long time. This Halo game might be the big Halo game that will continuously be for this next gen of consoles. Yeah, they might have a spin-off or two, but this is the Halo game that is going to be for the next gen consoles. And so it needs to have an amazing launch and can't be anything less, because they want Halo to be big again. That's it. They want Halo to be big again. And as the Halo fan that I am, this is ecstatic news, and that's why I want to shoot this. But I understand you might disagree. I understand a lot of people will disagree with me, and a lot of people will think, you know, you guys did this, you're terrible, you effers like hate Halo. And if that's how you feel, that's for you to feel. I understand. That's not what I'm intending at all. It's the exact opposite, actually. But I understand, might have pissed off a lot of people that this happened, and I get it. I get it, because a lot of people at the game looked fine too. But what if it was better? Are you willing to wait another 4 months? I strongly believe this is going to be a spring 2021 release. I don't think they'll make it wait any later than April. I really don't. It'll be March or April, and if it's March, that'd be amazing, because that's my birthday month, so that'd be really cool. But the game is seriously a super ambitious Halo, and you could see those reasons to the side, and this video to the side doesn't even explain all those reasons. But if you want to know some of those, you can check that out, and also subscribe if you want to stay tuned with Halo news, next gen, and a coming Nintendo video I'm working on. So subscribe, check out that video, and don't forget to be geek, be proud, be awesome.